They call him Jabberjaw. The most futuristic shark you ever saw.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Scott Reviews Things in 4.5 minutes. And what am I reviewing this time? I'm reviewing another comic book, Jabberjaw and Aquaman. This is the third comic in this series of where a DC character meets a cartoon character. I reviewed Black Lightning and Hong Kong Phooey. I reviewed Daffy Duck and the Joker. And now we have Jabberjaw and Aquaman. And I must say, this time they get it right. I enjoyed the other two comics, but as I stated in my other two reviews, that they did not capture the essence of Hong Kong Phooey, and they did not capture the essence of Daffy Duck in those comics. They capture the essence of Jabberjaw in this comic, and it's delightful. They finally get it right. If you know Jabberjaw from the cartoons, Jabberjaw was a combination. His personality was Curly from the Three Stooges. And they added the catchphrase, Rodney Dangerfield's catchphrase, I don't get no respect. And we get all that in this comic book. We get the silliness of the Curly character. We get the catchphrase of Rodney Dangerfield from Jabberjaw in this. And it's also explained in the other comics. It's not explained why there is a talking duck in Gotham City. It's not explained why Hong Kong Phooey is a talking dog. In this comic, Jabberjaw is from the future, and there's a portal that opened, and Jabberjaw somehow got sucked into our time. It's also set up at the beginning. It's a sort of a Jaw. There's a Jaws theme running through it as well, which is also fun. They're paying homage to Jaws in this movie. But Jabberjaw is sucked through the portal. That explains why there is a talking shark in 2018. All right, so they take the time to set up the character, and they take the time to get the character right. And I cannot believe the fun of this comic. Now, the really fun part is that it's a serendipity that Jabberjaw was the cartoon character that didn't get any respect, because we have Aquaman, who is the superhero that doesn't get any respect. If you watch any online video, or if there's any poll, they talk about the most useless superhero, it's always Aquaman or Robin. But it's usually Aquaman and Robin are at the top of the list. All he can do is talk to fish. In this comic book, he's looked down by people because all he can do is talk to fish. They don't consider him as important as Superman. They don't consider him as important as Batman. So we get the superhero that doesn't get any respect with the cartoon character that doesn't get any respect. And it is really, really fun. Now, on top of being fun, there's also an underlining current. They have a message of racism in here, because in the future, when humans and fish are living together, there's places that do not accept fish. It's like if you have fins, excuse me, or gills, you're not allowed in here. These kind of people are not allowed in this restaurant. And it's very, very subtle, and to excuse me, but to see something as important as racism in a comic book like this, it's really, really nice, where they're taking an art form and using it to promote anti-racism. It just does, when you read that, you can see what they're doing, and it's just really, really just eye-opening. And it just puts it in perspective. It's like, no matter who you are or what you are, you can always be discriminated against, and we just can't have that. Everybody has to be treated equal. Everybody needs the exact same rights. I don't want to get off on a tangent on that, but that was just really, really interesting to see in this comic. There's a little tiny comic with Captain Caveman. Where you go, Captain Caveman. That one's okay. It didn't knock my socks off, but the real treasure is Aquaman versus Jabberjaw. You see,
Aquaman, swift and powerful monarch of the oceans, with ability to summon and command all creatures of the deep. Aquaman, who with his teenage ally, Aqualad, guards and defends all that lives in the seas against the forces of evil. Aquaman, king of the seven seas.